Everyone, it is me, Sailor Moon. And it's me, Sailor Saturn. And today, well, we're going to talk about, you know, about, what we're going to talk about. I don't know. So, today we're going to talk about, are we, was we, are we the black sheep of the Sailor Moon followership? And at first, you might think that that isn't true. But you know that we probably are the black sheep of the Sailor Moon followership, but it's not a bad thing. Being a black sheep, well, some folks might believe it's a bad thing, but I guess it does refer to someone who doesn't think the same way everybody else thinks, or doesn't do the same thing other folks do. Now, yeah, when we are the black sheep of the Sailor Moon followership, and the grounds why is that, or saga telling, or tale telling, is not the same as everyone else. You see, some of us out there, we don't tell it the same way they do it. And we, come up with our own thoughts and offshoot from things that haven't been offshooted before. And that might make us the black sheep of Sailor Moon followership. You might think, yeah, liking the Deacon Cloverway offshoot to Sailor Moon might put you there. You might think, oh well, having mostly Bandai and Irwin Sailor Moon dolls might put you there. Well, the way you think puts you there. You see, we did a lot of things that other Sailor Moon followers at the time, I guess, were not doing. And that would be making films with us dolls here. Something that, the rest of the Sailor Moon followership doesn't. Well, there's some do now, but not back then they didn't do it. And like first you have the Sailor Moon doll gatherers. And these are the folks these are the gatherers. They're the ones that have every single Sailor Moon thing ever made by Irwin, Bandai, whoever. They have seen every Sailor Moon drawing film there is to see. And they believe they know everything about Sailor Moon. They're the ones that their whole room has Sailor Moon stuff in it. Sailor Moon things in it. And somehow these are the folks that are seen as the top. And then at the bottom you got the Costa players or the clothing players or whatever you call them, folks who make, clothing and then they show play as themselves. And then somewhere at the bottom are folks like us. Alright, Sailor Moon, you want to go on now, Saturn? Oh yeah, Sailor Moon, you're right. In the Sailor Moon followership, there seems to be like three folks out there. The gatherers, the show players, and then the doll players, I guess you call them, like us. And for whatever grounds, the two offshoots of the followership, tend to keep to themselves. I don't know why that is. They just do. They only do. And you might say, well, no one ever said these folks were the highest. And sometimes in a followership, you don't get on-look and love for everything you do. That's true. I mean, at the end of the day, you don't get the on-look for it. And some folks in the Sailor Moon followership at least the one on YouTube, either they like what you do, they hate what you do. You know? And some of them think that you're slight, some of them think that you're wrong for doing something, or the other ones just don't like your work. You know? Which is sad. But you can't get everybody to like you. And you don't want to be liked by everyone. So, yeah. If we're the black sheep of the Sailor Moon followership, then that's something we're happy with. You know, we were never going to be seen as a gatherer because we don't got, because we don't got every single Sailor Moon doll ever made. And we may have seen every Sailor Moon drawing film there was, you know, or we may have read the books. At the end of the day, our love for Sailor Moon is as strong as anyone else's love for Sailor Moon. I should say, like for Sailor Moon, you know. And if we don't get onlook from the get, if you don't get, and if you think that some of the followership out there don't like you, well, it is what it is. So yes, we are the black sheep of the Sailor Moon followership. You know. But I think that's a good thing. You know, shows that we have ourselves. Well, looks like that is all the time we got here, Saturn. If you like this film, follow us. Alright, Sailor Moon, let's go. Alright, Sailor Moon said, looks like it's all the time we got here. If you like this film, follow us over here at Sailor Moon for Life. Watch the last film we made yesterday over here. You know, I, Sailor Moon, I, Sailor Saturn, will see you later.